It finally happened. Kevin Durant has been traded to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, 5 second-round picks, and this year's 10th overall pick. Now, first of all, I just wanted to talk about how I feel about this. So, the Phoenix Suns are left in absolute shambles, by the way. I do not care what anybody says. The only way the Phoenix Suns won this trade is because of the draft picks. They're definitely not. There's no way they're keeping Jalen Green unless they trade Bradley Beal and they keep Jalen Green. Either way, it's either Bradley Beal's getting traded or Jalen Green's getting traded. So I can't really fully speak about who's winning this trade until I see what they get for trading one of those guys. But Jalen Green, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal is an absolutely terrible. That's just a terrible team. No defense, no passing. Devin Booker at the 1, that's not his natural position. That team is just going to be absolutely horrible until they make any trades, you know what I mean? So, but their future's looking nice. They do get the 10th overall pick and they do get a bunch of seconds, but it's kind of like with the Luka Anthony Davis trade right now. Currently, the Rockets won this trade for right now. Like, they're going to be an amazing team next season, and we're going to talk about that. But for the future, the Phoenix Suns definitely did win this trade, and because they're going to be the Phoenix Buns next year. They're going to be trash. So the Rockets lineup we got Fred VanVleet. I don't know if they're going to keep him. We got Sengun, Amen Thompson, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith, Cam Whitmore off the bench, Steven Adams, Tari Eason. That is a very, very. They still have Amen Thompson, the youth Sengun, a very, very lengthy and athletic team. And now you add Kevin Durant with his veteran, one of the greatest players of all time, his scoring. And yeah, I think this team has a very, very good chance to make it past the second round next year. And yeah, I'm just happy KD went somewhere that's better than the Suns. The Suns was an absolutely horrible place, horrible GM. Matt Ishbia is a terrible GM. He's on par with Nico Harrison. And yeah, I don't really think Rockets fans are too sad about losing Jalen Green. I mean, he's been in the league for 3-4 years, and he's been the exact same player. He hasn't shown any signs of progressing. He's a terrible defender. And yeah, I do not think Rockets fans are sad about that. I do hope for him to go to on this new team he's on. I hope for him to shine as always, but the Rockets just wasn't a good place for him. And I do think losing Dillon Brooks was a bit of a letdown, but it's okay because you still have Amen Thompson, who's a potential defensive player of the year. You have Jabari Smith, you have Tari Eason, you have all these incredible defenders. Tari Eason was top 5 in steals. I don't think they're too sad about losing Dillon Brooks. And yeah, like Kevin Durant's one of my favorite players ever. And I'm definitely going to be rooting for the Houston Rockets this year. I'm definitely going to be supporting them, following what they're doing, and watching most of their games, man. I like Amen Thompson's game. Not too big of a fan of Sengun, but since I'm going to be watching a bunch of Rockets games this year, I'm looking forward to hopefully maybe developing a liking to Sengun. I do hope they trade Fred VanVleet though for a better point guard. I don't really think VanVleet fits on this team too much unless he stops shooting 35% from the field. But besides that, yeah, they keep Reed Shepherd, who's probably going to get some playing time. Like I already mentioned, they keep Cam Whitmore. I hope they play him. And yeah, like, happy for KD. Hope he's happy. Hope he can make a long playoff run. We're currently at halftime of Game 7 of the NBA Finals right now, and I'm about to end this video and go finish watching because halftime is about to be over soon. Prayers to Tyrese Halliburton. You want to come say anything?
No, sure.
You don't want to say anything about how you feel about the Kevin Durant trade?
What I can say is
No.
One thing I can say is I just hope that with this Kevin Durant trade, it's not like the Luka trade where he goes with LeBron and they still lose and they let everybody down. Like certain Lakers fan, I don't know who that guy would be, but if I was him, I'd be pretty sad.
All right. About to go watch this generational Game 7. Like once again, prayers to Tyrese Halliburton. See you all in the next video. God bless.